when we were labeled country of particular concern during the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. But because they were able to convince him on certain things, and that is why many of us are not aware that what is CPC. Initially, people used to think it was Buhari's party of that time. It is CPC, not knowing that it was a deliberate thing for us to deal with us. And also, when that report was released in March this year, many of us have been shouting that a report has been released about Nigeria. If you read the report, Nigerian is on page 28 of the report, where they were talking about Nigeria. You can download it. It is online. It is popular. It's everywhere. Do not think that it has a place where it's getting it. I got it online. You can also get it there. You see the report. You go and read on page. Nigerian is on page 28, where they also recommended that we should be sanctioned and they should label us as country of particular concern. That is another reason. And also, the US Senator, Juan Cruz, quoting a report from an organization called International Society for the Civil Liberties and Rule of Law. If you listen, you heard that name of organization. You think the organization is in America. You think the organization is in Britain. Wallahi, that organization is in Onitsha. And that is where everything they are quoting about Nigeria, it is blatant lie. Those people are reporting. The owner, I've done a lot of even research on it, and I discovered that it's just those people who are talking about Biafra, and they want an opportunity of which Nigeria must be separated, that we must be divided. And also, so many Christian leaders, they used to go to the Congress and they used to give a report about what is happening in Nigeria. And most of the time, they used to give lie reports. We are lucky, I can tell you authoritatively, that I've been invited to come and defend the Muslims in that Congress about 6 months ago. But unfortunately, we do not have resources to take us to America. We couldn't go. And when we saw this, those of us who are aware, we are almost crying that perhaps we could have done something. Perhaps it wouldn't have reached this stage. But you know the problem that we have. You know our other Christian brothers, they have a lot of support because what they are doing is business. While we, our own, it is only worship. It is only ibadah. And that is why it is very hard for us to have that kind of opportunity to be traveling every time. And also, the United Nations Commission, United States reports on Nigeria also recommended heavily this time around that we must be sanctioned as a country of particular concern. I do not know. Another reason why they want to destroy us, why they were now saying they have given our name to the Ministry of War or Department of War to see what can they do for us. Don't let them deceive you. They want to fight themselves. And what do I mean by fighting themselves? They have an intelligence report that says that it is China that is behind every resources that we have in our country. That China is behind every killings that is happening in our country. And because when they kill, they will send everybody away and they will have direct access to be able to mine all those resources. And that is why America now said, now, these people, they have control and they want to take control. They want to send the Chinese back. And the meaning is that they want to make our country a fighting point, which by Allah's grace, it will not happen. And also, they are also looking at the economic aspect of each, which is in the oil and oil refinery. We are all aware of Dangote oil refinery that is almost refining about 650,000 barrels per day. And the BUA owned Abdulsamad is also to be gushing out 200,000 barrels per day every day. This is a great concern. Do not forget that they were stealing our fuel, they were taking it there, and they will refine it and take back it to Nigeria. We pay times 10 of the price. Now, Africa is the largest market for this kind of thing. And Nigeria is the headquarters. Now Nigeria will not buy again. Nigeria will also sell to other African countries and most countries. And at the end of the day, their business might collapse. And another thing that also caused it is our brothers, the other religion. They were shocked they were not comfortable that the Muslims they are the one in control of everything. Apart from the fact the so-called Muslim tickets that has nothing to do with Islam, they also believe that economic power will also be in the hand of the Muslim. At the end of the day, they will be second-class citizens in the country that belongs to all of us. But they have forgotten everything, that when they are in control of everything, the Muslims, because of our approach to power, because we believe that everything is in the hand of Almighty Allah, when it is your time, you will have it. We will always wait for our time, but they decided that they want everything all the time. And that is why the Americans, they now decided a plan. And they are threatening to come and secure their Christian brothers. And you should ask, when did Trump become a Christian? How many Christians did he save in Gaza? Where Jesus was born was in Palestine. They've destroyed the place. All the churches there, all the Christians in Gaza have always been wiped out. And you said you want to come and defend your Christian brothers who are in Nigeria. The same thing, I do not know whether you are aware. The day he announced this, a church was attacked in America. Nobody said anything. And I can tell you authoritatively, between January 2018 to December 2024, 1,384 churches has been destroyed in America. Are those ones that are not his Christian brothers that he could defend? And also, in 2004 alone, over 400 churches were destroyed in America. All these, my statistics, you can actually go and Google them to find out, to confirm whether it's a cooked statistic like the way in which they cook their own. I made sure that I went into their system to be able to get the real information. And also, their president, Trump, understood American thinking more than they themselves. In 1983, a journalist asked him, he said, can you vie for an American president? He said, well, he's yet to decide. And before he finished, the journalist asked him, said, you will not even win. He said, you are a fool. That all what I need to do, I will just go to one television station that everybody listens to. I will just know I sack everybody's head and he will win. Exactly the way he predicted in 1983. That is the way he did it, and he got one. And at the end of the day, everybody is regretting. But I want to, and also, and one of the things that he planned to do is that he was warning us in Nigeria. And also, they said that they were coming to help the Christians, to protect the Christians. And I want to appeal to our Christian brothers that they have to be very careful. When they attacked, that they said Iraqi people, that the Iraqi government was attacking his people, that they call it freedom for the Iraqi people. When they got to Iraq, within 24 hours, they've destroyed so many civilians, and within 48 hours, they have taken over 2 refineries in Iraq, and they said they have come to help the Iraqi people. The Iraqi people, do they drink fuel, or do they go to refineries to do something? They were coming for their interest. Quran has warned us that we should be careful of a crisis that when it happens, nobody will be saved. Our Christian brothers, I'm trying to appeal to them that they should be careful. They should tread safely and they should tread softly. Or else, by the time it comes, all of us will be exterminated. Also, look at what happened in Libya. Libya was one of the best countries as at the time that the president was removed. And today, everybody is crying in Libya. Since the day he was removed, they gave them impression that he was a dictator. They were coming to help the citizen. Today, which citizen is being helped? They all know. Look at what happened in Syria. I do not know whether you know what is going on in Sudan now. It is America and Russia that are fighting in Sudan. And see the way people are being killed every day. They say one is government soldier, another one is other people's soldier. Each country is supporting one. When 2 elephants are fighting, it is the grass that suffers. We have to be very careful. We should not allow this thing to happen to us. The question now is, what do we do as a nation? When Bilqis, a message was sent to her by Sayyidina Sulaiman, and he summoned our council members. He said, and she showed them, the council members, that I've received a message from Sulaiman. And other people around, he said, no, we are going to fight them. Bilqis told them, he said, do not let us allow this. He said, you see those people who are in power, when they enter a particular country, afsaduha, they destroy everything in that country. وَجَعَلُوا عَيِّزَّةَ أَهْلِهَا أَذِلَّةً. That they will make sure all the big people in those countries, they become useless, they become nobody. They destroy all the big people there. Allah says, وَكَذَّلِكَ يُفْعَلُونَ. That is the way that he used to do his things. I want us to use this verse as a guide to all of us. We know Nigerian belongs to Almighty Allah, and this is why we should know that prevention is better than cure. Whatever we can do, whatever our government could do, they should do it in such a way that it will not get to the level that these people will come to our country. We should also know that China want to test their new weapons. I do not know whether you know that China has developed a weapon that no country had, that they can destroy a whole of America within 30 minutes. They call it nitrogen bomb. And that is one of the things that they want to test. We should not allow them to test it in our country. If it is tested in our country, many of us might not survive it. And also, it is the Americans and the Chinese that want to fight. We should not allow them to use our land to fight. If it means prostrating, if it means begging, we should do it so that this thing will not happen in our country. The government should organize different level of diplomatic discussion with all of them. You carry all the ministers, you carry the good people that everybody recognize in this country. Take it to them and make sure we do something. Do not forget religious leaders. Let me tell you, Americans, they respect religious leaders more than what you think. I do not know whether you are aware. Trump has useless, the way he is, he has declared May 1st as National Prayer Day in America. I do not know whether you are aware of that. The 1st of May is a National Prayer Day in America. Let us organize many of our religious leaders that are recognized. Many of our religious leaders that is not only their pocket they are looking for. Arrange them to go and meet them. Let them meet some other different categories of people. And also, you should invest in religious leaders in this country. Like I mentioned the other time, that so many of us were invited to come and defend Nigeria when they were seeing only one side of the story about Nigeria. Because there was nobody to sponsor, we couldn't go. There are 1,001 Islamic organizations like that they have that access, and the entire world respect. The government should look for them. They should not wait, and perhaps this thing will help us. And we should also organize different layers of prayers in every aspect. Prayers can do it. Prayers can change it. Prayers can make it happen the way we want it. Do not think that you have asked some group of people to go and do. As many groups as we can afford, we should be able to do it. And you should also involve everyone in need. And to all of us, we should continue to give information whenever we have the opportunity. When somebody asks you, when you are discussing with anybody, even when you are with our Christian brothers, gently and let them realize that nobody is killing Christians in this country. If they want to exterminate Christians, it is Enugu they should go, it is Anambra they should go, and it is Abia people they should go. But they are killing people in Maiduguri, and you say they are killing Christians. They are killing people in Sokoto, you say they are killing Christians. They are killing people in Zamfara, you say they are killing Christians. Who is fooling who? All of us should know that this is a deliberate lie, that they know that they are the one who owns it. Perhaps in also most of the things which they say, we also know that this crisis arose from them. Even Trump, while he was campaigning, he attacked some of their leaders that are the one funding Boko Haram. Why are we keeping quiet? Why are we not saying it? It's in public domain that they are the one doing it. Allah wants America. Allah says, Inni akhafu alaykum adhabun yawmin adhim. Allah says, I fear for you, those of you that you call yourself the superpowers, hadhaba yawmin adhim, a great punishment on when a day comes when you have no strength, when you have no power. Inna Allaha ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i dhil qurba wa yanha al fahsha wal munkari wal baghi يَعِظُكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. Allah commands justice, the doing of good and liberal to king and king. He forbids all sinful deeds, injustice and rebellion. He instructs you that you may receive admonition. اللهم إننا نستغفر إليك ربنا اللهم اغفر لنا ما قدمنا وما أخرنا وما أسررنا وما أعلنا وما أنت أعلم به منا أنت المقدم وأنت المؤخر وأنت على كل شيء قدير. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا افتح بيننا وبين قومنا بالحق وأنت خير الفاتحين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. قوموا إلى الله.